Hello. Welcome to Grey Squirrel Protection UK. UK grey squirrels are being slaughtered by the most inhuman methods. The threat greys pose is often exaggerated or falsified altogether. Together we can help save them. The UK grey squirrel can be British, English, Welsh, Scottish, Northern Irish or Irish. Grey Squirrel Protection UK is a grey squirrel non-profit organisation devoted to the advocacy, compassion, survival, and education of the often unfairly vilified UK grey squirrel in its adopted habitat. The UK grey squirrel lacks a unified strong voice from all corners of the country. We strive to provide that voice. Grey Squirrel Protection UK is colour-blind and does not discriminate. All squirrels are sentient beings, precious and magical creatures, irrespective of colour or accusation, which all deserve the right to live out their lives free from human persecution and cruelty. Grey Squirrel Protection UK campaigns for various changes in the law, so that the current dire situation for UK grey squirrels is vastly improved, and their long-standing suffering is finally brought to an end.
Rammed into sacks and clubbed over the skull with a blunt object, shot in the head with an air rifle or pistol, crushed to death by stamping. These are just some of the unbelievably cruel methods used to kill UK grey squirrels, including mothers and the young. A photo of orphan Buster. His mother was trapped, rammed into a sack, then bludgeoned to death. As her blood-soaked carcass lay on the ground, her teats were squeezed by her killers so that they would know if she had kittens. Milk ebbed out. Her dray containing frightened and desperate kittens was found in close proximity to the bludgeoned mother's body, and Buster's 4-day-old brothers and sisters were smashed out of her dray and stamped on to death as a means of control by a group of red squirrel lobbyists, which is actively encouraged by many. Buster was a lucky survivor, who fell from his dray unnoticed by his would-be killers, concealed by leaves, close to the carcasses of his mother and siblings. Buster was found by a passer-by, who witnessed the murderous and savage onslaught from a distance, but who was too scared to intervene at the time. Buster was taken in by a licensed rescue center and now enjoys lots of playtime with his soft zebra toy, and who particularly enjoys mashed avocado, hazelnuts and evening cuddles. Buster can never enjoy freedom out in the trees, as the cruel and draconian UK law forbids his release. Grey Squirrel Protection UK fights for a change in the law to allow for Buster's release into the wild, along with many other Busters out there.
They create many myths about UK grey squirrels to make you hate them, so that you turn a blind eye when they kill them. They use words such as grey squirrel control and grey squirrel management. Control and management are just other words meaning killing. Myth number 1. Grey squirrels are accused of reducing the bird population. It is actually a quick issue to deal with, because an extensive, UK government-funded study has been conducted and concluded that it is not the case. It is true that squirrels, both grey and red ones, are opportunistic feeders, and, if they come across an unattended nest, they might take an egg. But the point is, they are not predators, they will not deliberately seek out eggs, they do not hunt the chicks, and what they do is statistically negligible. Myth number 2. Grey squirrels are accused of destroying trees. Key points at a glance. 1. Both grey squirrels and red squirrels strip bark from trees. 2. The bark provides good lining for their nests, and the sap beneath can serve as a good emergency food supply when times are hard. 3. Stripping bark seldom kills trees, but the damage is often exaggerated as an excuse to kill them. 4. Forestry practices can be changed and improved to vastly reduce the problems associated with tree barking. 5. Damage to trees can be beneficial to woodland birds and improve woodland biodiversity. Grey Squirrel Protection UK campaigns for changes to the law. We are seeking a legal change to enable the re-release of grey squirrels into the wild. Rescue centres can now apply for a licence to keep UK grey squirrels, but not to release them. This makes UK grey squirrel rescue extremely difficult, to the point of being impossible, because residential places fill up very quickly and new clients cannot be taken in. When places are full, the only option remaining is for vets to euthanize perfectly healthy grey squirrels. This should never be an option as it is inhuman and barbaric. Calling all Americans and Canadians. Our ancestors abducted your brothers and sisters from North America and brought them to the UK, Ireland, and mainland Europe. Grey squirrels are now being butchered in their many thousands every year. These cruel methods consist of bludgeoning to death, shooting mothers, and stamping on babies. We need you to help save them. Join us today at www.greysquirrelprotection.org.uk. We are also calling all people from around the globe. Wherever you may be on the planet, join in and help us. To find out more, please visit us at www.greysquirrelprotection.org.uk. contact@greysquirrelprotection.org.uk. Feel free to sign up for our regular digital newsletter for more UK grey squirrel facts. Thank you for watching.